Hello everyone, Josh here with GachaVerse, bringing you guys another game update. So we have the pre-registration for the Japanese version of Blue Archives. Now I meant to get this video out to you all yesterday, but it was just a very busy day for me. I believe I have another 1 or 2 updates for you guys before the end of the day. I'm going to try and get those out if I can. Otherwise, expect some more news tomorrow. But this is, of course, a Japanese version of Blue Archives. I believe this is the first version of the game. I don't think there's any other previous versions preceding this one. So let's go ahead and see all of what they have available before we actually talk about the actual pre-registration and the rewards that we're going to be getting for pre-registering when the game, of course, does release sometime in 2021. I also tweeted this out, so don't forget to follow me at GachaVerse. You can find that link on the homepage of the channel, or of course in the description below. Definitely go ahead and follow me. So let's go over here to the characters. Now, ignore the actual translations because they're probably a bit messed up because of Google Translate, and I know a lot of the names are repeated for some reason. So let's go ahead and turn the background music off for a moment. Let's go and do that right now. That way you guys can actually hear properly the actual voice actors of each of these characters. Now, there are 4 factions, what I can tell. Abydos, Gehenna, Millennium, and Trinity. So let's look at Abydos first. Sorry if that made you guys deaf. I forgot to turn it down on my end. Sounded pretty deep tone for that. Right? Go to the next one. That sounds familiar. Now, I don't usually remember the names of all of the voice actors of all these games and animes. It would just be too mind-numbing trying to figure that all out. But that does sound familiar. Alright, so let's go to Gehenna. By the way, spoiler alert, Trinity has my favorite character design of all of them available so far. So we'll get to that in a bit. There we go. That's Yui. The voice actor's name is Yui. Yumiri. She looks and sounds very sinister. Her voice matches that character style perfectly. Alright, let's go to the next one. There we go. Let's go to Millennium now. She sounds like a very proud and powerful person. Very cool. She sounds naughty. So the one with the biggest assets sounds the most monotone of them all. Okay, interesting. She's that silent but deadly type. And here is my favorite character design so far of the available characters that they show here. Not sure what this character's actual name is because I'm not sure Hoshino is the right name because, like I said, that was listed a few times. But the voice actor is Yumiri yet again. Let's see what she does for this. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Love it. And these character designs, by the way, guys and gals out there, remind me very heavily of Girls Frontline. That character was very happy-go-lucky. Very. Alright, let's go ahead and turn the background music back on here. So, now we have a few of the different images available in pre-registration, and we can kind of, see a little bit and critique from what we can see from, from the outside looking in. Unfortunately, the game, of course, isn't in soft launch or closed beta or anything like that, so I can't actually give a first impression of the actual game itself. But we're going to look at a few of these screenshots real quick before we actually go over the actual pre-registration rewards, and then we'll get out of here. And I'll have a link for all this stuff in the description below, plus I tweeted it out. So again, follow me. Almost took the mic out. Follow me over at GachaVerse on Twitter. So the actual dialogue here, it looks like it's going to be some kind of story based in this game. Like there's going to be some sort of a story that's going to have different options for you to choose to progress through story. Now, a lot of people don't play these games for story mode, but some people do, and they might enjoy it depending on how well the story is. and how well they do the cutscenes. From what I can tell, the cutscenes actually look pretty good, pretty high quality, anime style, if you will. So that's not bad, I suppose. I'm not much of a story guy myself, so I really have, I have no dog in a fight for that one. All right, so we see a little bit of the actual lobby and the lobby UI here. I can definitely tell they went with the cutscene approach with the lobby's background, which is not always a bad thing, because the lobby is going to be the one thing you're going to be staring at more than any other portion of any game. So you want the lobby to look actually very good, but also very pleasing to your eyes, because you will be seeing it quite often. So an ugly lobby could be a make or break for a lot of people when they choose to play a game. Now, I will also say that the minimalistic modern style of the UI also is very, very nice on the eyes. It's not too complicated, it's not too complex, but it's good enough, and you can kind of just right away look and say, okay, I know where everything's at. It's easily laid out, it's organized, it's clean, it's not a mess. So I like it. The UI is not too bad. Let's go on to the next screen here. We see a little bit of the in-game gameplay. Now this is where you might lose me a little bit, because I was really never a fan of this type of in-game gameplay. Now that's not to say the game still can't be fun, because a game that surprised me in 2020 was Illusion Connect. When I originally saw the game play, I was like, I don't think I'm really gonna like this. But actually, when I started playing Illusion Connect, I was actually thoroughly surprised of how in-depth the gameplay really was and how good it actually became for me personally. So I was pleasantly surprised with Illusion Connect. It kind of opened my eyes up a little bit more to where, it's kind of that old saying, never judge a book by its cover, you know what I mean? So I kind of get that with this, because, first look, I'm like, I don't know if I'd actually enjoy this, but it's really going to depend on how well the mechanics are. Again, the in-game artwork and animation actually looks pretty decent from what I can tell. If they're going with that really hard cel-shaded anime look, they definitely nailed it. Unfortunately, it does look like the characters are going to be chibis. You guys know how I feel about chibis, but for the art style that they did choose, they won 110% on it, and they actually made it look pretty good. I definitely like that, like, metallic dragon looking thing at the bottom there. That looks pretty dope, to be honest. So from an artwork standpoint, if you're going with the chibi look, at least they look like they did a good job with it. The UI, again, looks pretty solid. Nothing too fancy, but nothing too simple. It doesn't look, cartoony. It doesn't look outlandish. It doesn't look over complex. It's very nicely tucked there in the bottom right in the top center of the screen. They even have a little bit of opacity in some of the UI elements where it just fits in and looks nice within the backgrounds. So I appreciate that. It looks like there is going to be an auto function, and you got to have that in any mobile game these days. And it looks like a 2x speed button as well. So that's really, really good. It's just going to all depend when we get our hands on the game. Is the gameplay good as well or not? We're going to have to see. Let's go to the next image real quick, see if we can see any more. It looks like that's it for images. So that's all we can really critique of the game so far. I do know that I believe their Twitter is already over 50,000 plus followers, so they have somewhat of a following already building up on their JP Twitter for this game, which is really nice. Now, here is the actual pre-registration. They want 10,000, 30,000, 70,000, 100,000, 150,000, and of course 200,000 installs to get the maximum rewards. And I do believe that you get a 2-star hero on 200,000, and I believe her name is Junko. Let me look at the rewards here. I have them translated. Hold on one moment. Yes, it'll be a Junko 2-star hero at 200,000. 150 will be blue pyros. That's these gem looking things. 300. I'm sorry. I said that wrong. At 150,000 installs, they're gonna give you 600 pyro, 300 pyro, 200 pyro at 70,000, 100 pyro at 30,000, and I'm not too sure what a multi is. I'm assuming these might add up to a multi, because that'd be what, 1,200? Maybe not quite a multi. I don't know. Most times with these games, it's usually like 1,500, 2,000, or 3,000 for a multi. So it might be somewhere in that. I don't know. I have no idea at this time. And then we're going to give you 50,000 credits, which I'm assuming is kind of like their gold or something in the game, at 10,000 installs. So that is the pre-registration rewards. All you got to do is go to this link, which I'll have in the description below. Go to your email down here, type in your email, and click that blue button. right below it, and you're good. You're pre-registered. Congratulations. You're ready to go. So you can be able to play the Japanese version of the game if you'd like. And I'll try to keep you guys posted in the future if I get any more big news coming out of this game. And it does look like it's going to be available for Android and iOS because they have it listed here. So there you guys go. I mean, it's that simple. And if you want to follow their Twitter, if you don't mind Google translating everything they type, you can go there and click that blue button as well. But that's pretty much it for Blue Archives. Hope you guys all enjoy these updates. I'm trying to get as many updates out as possible. I'm only one person, and I'm looking for more moderators on the Discord because I would like to get more people that can help update the game's news channel as much as possible, getting that information out early, because some information I might not have time to make a video, but I'd still like to get that information out on the actual Discord. So if you are an avid user of Discord, if you've ever moderated or at the very least help manage a community server in Discord, and if you're very good at going around and researching and finding information concerning pre-registration games, soft launches, new releases for global, JP, China, Korea, it doesn't matter, let me know by DMing me in the Discord in the description below, and joining our Discord as well, because we're trying to really improve it and make it the best we can and getting all this game related information out, mostly concerning gacha games for mobile, for all my users out there. So hope you guys are enjoying these updates. Don't forget to subscribe, check notifications, join us in the Discord in the description below, follow me at GachaVerse over at Twitter, and don't forget to hit that thumbs up. It really helps the channel out a lot. Until next time, as always, peace.